it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather as we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Up in the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we are grateful to be up here today because, well, it's been raining pretty heavily all day, and that's certainly going to make it challenging to operate if you're either one of these offenses, Brock.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, Kate.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully you practice this week knowing some rain was in the forecast. Hopefully everybody on the sidelines, the umpire on the field, and all the footballs they will use today shuttling.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
The give for the first time to Rashad White. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, this is White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Brown. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Stafford from the gun. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Fourth down punt coming up off the leg of Joseph Charlton. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by someone who started all 17 games a year ago. Now in his 3rd season out of UNC, here's Sam Howell.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
Foreman takes it straight ahead. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
This one's hauled in on the left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Play action here with Howell. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Foreman running between the tackles. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, Howell. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again following the sack. Completes this one to Rice. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Forced out to his right. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
To the air on first down. Howell gets this one to Watson. Dukes out a one-stop. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And a third and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds his target, Foreman. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. The shotgun, Howell. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up. To throw again, it's Howell. Hits his man on the out route. And this one does not go far. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Howell. The throw is caught. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Panthers, and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he's been having the kind of start he prepared for all offseason. And it's good enough to be top 5 in passing yards league-wide. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. The drive starts with a carry by White. Escapes a defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Able to find Renfro here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They run the counter with White. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That pass caught by Renfro. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
The give now to White. Juke the defender. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Stafford now on 1st down. Into traffic, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, a run for White. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Stafford back to throw. He's got a man left, and he's brought down for a loss.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur, and you might even hear a few boo birds.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Called in by Rice. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. Running it here with Foreman. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Now throwing on 3rd down. Flies one back across his body, and it's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Receiver in motion going left. Back to the air. Howell after the pick. No one open, so he checks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Howell again on 2nd and 10. Catch made by Foreman. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at third and very long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now Howell off the play action. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Howell to throw. Foreman there to haul it in.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, set now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's got Brown on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. On first down, here's Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They're now set for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Stafford again. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup up 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. They'll throw it again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Second down and 10.
Out of the gun, White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL and receiving touchdowns. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Play action here with Howell. Able to hit Tanyan, complete. They get 35 out of that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. In the middle holds, they don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Howell now. That one is caught, left side of the field. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Give to Foreman from the gun. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Howell out of the shotgun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Carolina offense headed out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's on the move. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Falcons will take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running left, here's Foreman. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Keeping it with Foreman. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. 1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Running on second with White. Into the second level past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers who have first and 10. Stafford back to throw. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
It's now third down and 1.
Throwing now, Stafford. That's brought in by White. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now here come the Falcons on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt an away partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Broke through the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the 32. Fires over the middle. Caught. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Howell from the gun. That'll be complete to Hollins. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now Howell off the play action. This ball's caught by Tanya. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. And the shotgun, Howell taking a big shot for the end zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay
play
official wants to take another look at this on their own. Now, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field. So that play is going to remain a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Panthers and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Stafford now on first down. Red throw on the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. 2nd and 1. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. He's got Watson. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Stafford from the gun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And that makes it 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And they'll take a knee. We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Patrick Mahomes, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Baker Mayfield, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Nick Chubb, a touchdown run in that first half. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. On the give, this is Foreman. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completes this one to Rice. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They strike for 23 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. Howell back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw again, it's Howell. Finds his man Rice. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Panthers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Putting the tight end in motion. They fake the handoff now. Stafford gets this one to Watson. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Stafford rifles it, and it's caught. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Howell out of the shotgun. Watson with the catch. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Run here with Foreman. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Play action here with Howell. He's got it, room to run. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first. To throw, Howell. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now Howell to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 28. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Watson coming in motion right. Working inside the red zone. Got a man. Tanyan has it. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Blankenship all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll motion Brown right. On 1st down, here's Stafford. It's into the hands of White. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
at the 43-yard line.
It's White on the give. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Has a man, it's Brown. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
They motion a receiver left. From the 37. He's got Watson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
4th down, here's Stafford. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now Howell off to play action. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Stafford from the gun. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Powell from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Tight end motioning right. Powell again on 2nd and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Throwing now, Stafford. He's got Brown on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stafford now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. And the shotgun, Howell. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd down. Powell. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by White. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Stafford now against a blitz. Hutchinson reels it in. Racing down the left side. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. From the red zone now. It is caught left side. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Three quarters in the books from this one. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Second down now, 7 to go. They run the counter with White. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Now Stafford to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
That'll be complete to Hollins. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Howell, first and 10. Fires over the middle, caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action here with Howell. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Throw again, it's Howell. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Stafford now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And it sets up second down. They motion the tight end over. Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Watson with the catch. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Now Stafford again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here, Stafford. Renfro on the catch. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
The give now to White. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
On first down, here's Stafford. Has the connection to Hopkinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. The Bats got it. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Falcons are out for another look on offense alongside QB Sam Howell. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. This one's hauled in on the left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, Howell. He's got Watson. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. Tight end going in motion here. To the air on first down, Howell. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Howell again on 2nd and 10. That's incomplete left side.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
That's taken in by Wongu. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Finally some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The ref saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 16. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. And the shotgun, Howell. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. They'll send him up the middle. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, in any part of the ball. Any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Important moment here as they turn the Rodrigo Blankenship. This one from the middle. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter. Blankenship all set for the kickoff.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. From the gun, a run for White. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Able to find Hawkinson. Running down the left side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Here's Howell. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Howell from the gun. Got a man. Tanyan has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down, Atlanta.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons needing 4 points. They'll come up first and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. The 30. He's at the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Zerline on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Back to the air. Howell after the pick. Finds his man Rice. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And he finds the seam down the middle complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This ball's caught by Tanyan. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Throwing now. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll kneel this down. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on second down. And he's going to take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they draw.